Hello everybody, welcome back to Sparkle Web. My name is Josh Okunamat. So today I want to show you my recent project I just built. It's a school management system which I built. I'm building for a school in my location. So I want to display the features to you. You can also give me your thoughts on the comment section, what you want me to add or to remove to make this project a very effective one. So without any further ado, let's dive in as we begin to log in. So this school management system has authentication system where a user has to log in, or you can come to register and register your username, email address, password, and confirm your password. You now have to choose a role. In this student management system, we have four roles. We have the admin, which is not displayed there. We have the student, the teacher, and the cashier. So all these rules are functional. You can go ahead, put your username, your email, password, confirm password, choose your role, and you hit on submit and sign in. Or if you already have an account, I was able to create 3 accounts for demo purposes. Okay, I'm going to log in. Come here, click on login. All right, so let me zoom in for better. All right, so as you can see now, I've zoom in so that you can see better. Okay, so either register or you log in here. All right, so I'm going to log in as an admin. This is my admin password. I will log in as an admin, and also I will log in as a student, as a cashier, and as well as a teacher. I'm going to click on login. All right, so as you can see, this is our dashboard. Okay, this dashboard, you have here welcome message, welcome admin. So whatever name you registered with is going to welcome, is going to append here for you. Okay, my one is admin, that is my username as super admin. Now you have notification. For now there is no notification, like there is no feedback, or there is no information to give to users. Okay, maybe for example, if there's an urgent meeting with the teachers, the admin can come to feedback, add feedback, the title, and also can add the message here and submit. So we are going to see all of that. So I want to show you all the features of this website. Okay, so now we have this card here, wealth looking cards. Okay, it shows us the total, everything we are doing here as an admin, what we are doing here in this website. Okay, in this application, we have students enrolled. We have one total students here, one, as you can see. If I click here on view details, it takes me to student list. As you can see, we just have only one student here. Okay, we also have here teachers, total teachers. Here we have 2. If you click on view, you're going to see that we have 2 teachers here currently. Okay, and we also have classes. We have 4 classes that we have in our school. You can go ahead and click on here. You can see that we have these 4 classes, and these are the IDs. You can as well look at, we have subject. For now we have entered 5 subjects. You can as well click and you can see these are the 5 subjects. And we also have fees, how many students have paid their fees. So as an admin, you have the right to see all of this, but not all users will have this liberty to see all this. So everything has been streamlined. All right, so everything has been streamlined based on users. All right, sorry for that short break. Okay, my phone rang, so I needed to silence it. All right, so as I was saying, we have total subject, 5 subjects. If you click, you can see the subject here, and we also have fees. You want to know how many students paid fees. So as a proprietor of the school, you can also have access to this. You can stay and know total students you have in your school, teachers, classes, subjects, and also how many students have paid fees. So if you go ahead and click on view details, it brings you down here where you can see that these students are paid fees. So as an admin, you can also add student details here that pay school fee. All right, so but basically the person is responsible for this is the cashier. So we are going to go to that very shortly. All right. Okay, so the next thing as well we're going to see that is the result. You can see total result. We have 4 results, and the good thing about this result, you can generate this result. Okay, you can choose the term, you can choose the session, and you upload it. Okay, and you upload this result, which we are going to see in a very short while. All right, so that is all about the dashboard. Okay, now we move to teachers. As you can see, we have 2 teachers already. All right, we have the ID, the full name, email, phone, address, subject, class. This action, either you can delete, I can choose to edit this person, okay, and I can choose to delete anything. Okay, if I say I want to delete this, I can go ahead and delete this teacher, and that teacher is off. All right, so let's see how we can add teacher. I can go here as an admin, can add teacher, the full name, I can say Basi Okon, email basi@gmail.com. Everything is just a demo. Phone number, can choose any random address. I can say Lagos Street, Akankpa. Then I can assign subject to this. I can assign subject to this teacher. Let's say I want to give this teacher civic education. I can also assign a class, or I can leave it blank. I want to give this teacher SS3 and click on register. Now you can see we now have Basiokon and the phone number, this address, the subject, and the class. Okay, you can as well edit this class, and let's give him SS1. All right, so you can see now we have SS1. You can also go to student class. Okay, for now we have just one student. We can go ahead and edit this student and choose another name. Let's say Ofio Etem. All right, everything remains the same, and you go ahead and click, and you can also assign here. You can assign a teacher here. We are going to that. All right, so you can also come here and say add students. You can choose teacher. For now it's just one teacher that we have, so let's go in and register this as a teacher. The teacher needs to register first. For now we have just one teacher. Let's say Basi Okon, basi@gmail.com. Password, I'll choose and I'll confirm. Mind you, if you choose wrong password, it's going to give us an error. Okay, I want to sign as a teacher and submit. As you can see, our sign up was successful. Now it takes us to login page. I'm going to sign in as Basi Okon. I'll give my password. I hope I remember the login details. All right, so as you can see now, in our previous where I logged in as admin, you see we had more of this, but now as a teacher you only have liberty to see students, classes, subject, and result. Okay, as you can see, students, result, feedback, and also this. All right, so we have done that. So let's log out back and go back and log in as an admin, because we want to add teacher to students. So we are student. Okay, we say new. We can select teacher, this teacher, class teacher Basiokun. We give the student full name, like Veronica Etem, email vero@gmail.com. It's not compulsory to put the email, but for this demo we can go ahead and add. We can say Sugarland Awi. Now the class, let's say this person is in SS2. I'll register the student. We are having error. User query does not match. Okay, we are going to fix this. What's the error? User the object or get ID username. All right, we are going to correct this error and also come back to continue this. All right, so I've been able to fix the issue. So right now, so let's continue by adding is teacher. Okay, we added a teacher already, so let's try again. Let's say Basti Okon, email basti@gmail.com, phone number 0704578956, address Akankpa, and the subject, let's give him agricultural science class SS2, and let's register. So I know we have done this before. Now let me update and let's have it as SS1, not SS2. All right, so we're at students. Let's go ahead and add new students. Let's select the teacher. We only have two teachers, Basiokon and Okunamat, so let me choose Basiokon, and the full name of the student is Veronica Ebon, email vero@gmail.com, phone number 0814789546, address, let's use Sugarland, Awi. Now let's select the class SS3 and add. As you can see, we have added a new student, Veronica Ebon, and you can also update and say Ebon 2, and you click on update, and the update has effected here. You can also return this update and remove this 2 and update. All right, so let's remove the 2 from here as well and update. Now let's go to, we have added students. Let's go to subject. Now we already have 5 subjects based on our dashboard. So let's see how we can add. I can go ahead and delete this one, and see it's delete this one as well. So I can as well go and add another subject. The name, I'll say basic science, and I'll give it a class for SS1, and the teacher, I'll choose Basi Okon here, and I'll register a new subject. As you can see, we have basic science SS1, and the teacher is Basi Okon. I can edit and I can as well delete. Okay, I can as well delete. Now let's go to classroom. We basically have 4 classroom right now. I can delete this. I can also go ahead and say art. I can say kindergarten, and the subject teacher, I can say Okunamat, and I add class. Let's edit the subject teacher to Basi. As you can see, it's functional, everything is working very well. Now you can also go ahead and for results, these are all the results. Now remember, we deleted this subject, that's why it's not here. We can as well go ahead and delete this one that does not have a subject, as you can see. Now, but admin cannot generate report. Okay, the reason being because we want to limit the generation of report for only teachers and students. Okay, we'll come back to this generating of reports so you can see how it looks. We can go back to fees. Admin can also add students, but we'll leave it for the main person being the cashier, and we can also see feedback. For now, there is no feedback. As you can see here, feedback is 0. Let's add feedback. Let's call it public holiday, and let's type something. Let's say there will be no school on Friday, being 30th of December 2025, and go ahead and submit. As you can see, we have one public holiday. This is the message, and if you look at here, the notification, now we now have 1. Now we can also edit this, and we can also delete. And if admin have sent this for a couple of times, and for minutes want to remove, can click here, and you see that admin can easily delete here. So let's add back, let's say public holiday, let's say no school tomorrow. Let's just do a demo and add. Now this is for feedback, this is for admin section, so admin can perform all this operation. Now let's log out and let me log in as a teacher. So as a teacher, okay, so now this is what the teacher can do. The teacher can add students, which this is what admin already added. Teacher can also add students, can select the teacher, can say this, can say Stella Philip, email stella@gmail.com, phone number 0817845562. Admin, we can say Deeper Life Roach account. We can select the class to SS2 and click on register. So our teacher can also add students for his or her class, okay, and the teacher can edit what happened. They can edit and can also go ahead and delete. All right, what's happening to this edit button? We'll work on that later. All right, so student and teacher can also see results. Okay, now this is result. The teacher can add result. For example, student name, let's use David Offer, subject basic science, class SS1. This is the subject teacher already, and the term is first term. Test 1 score 20, test 2 15, and exam 58. And let's add. Alright, so you see that this total page automatically is auto populated once you add this. So once you add test 1, test 2, and exam, it automatically gives you the total of this. Okay, that is the beauty of it. So, and the class teacher can as well generate result. You can click students. Let's say for David Offer, we can say select term, first term, session. Based on the entry, you can say 225 and load the result. There is no result for David Offer. Okay, there's a result though, I don't know why, but let's refresh. Now let's try it again. Let's try for George. Try first term, this and this. So as you can see, for George we have result. For George we have term, first term, session 2025-2026 academic session. We see for one result. Now you can go ahead and let me zoom it a bit. You can go ahead now and download this as PDF. As you can see, you can go ahead and save it, and it's saved to your desktop, and you print it out for the student. Now that is one. You can go back. This is what the teacher can do, and the teacher can also come here for feedback. The teacher can add feedback as well, and can also view this feedback that was given. Okay, so that is what a teacher can do. All right, so teacher has a liberty also to delete. Maybe the person made a mistake, can edit as well and also delete. Now this is what the teacher can do. Now let's log out. Let's log in as student. Okay, George. I've logged in as a student. All right, so a student has the ability to see subject, result, and classes. Okay, this George here, which is the student, can also see this notification here, can view the subject. For now there is no subject for enrolled, that this person have enrolled for the class that this George belongs. We're going to add that. Now there is going to check for result. Now I already have one result for George. George can generate this result, and it gives him this automatically without needing to select this. Can also go ahead and still select and generate. It still gives him or her this interface automatically. All right, so now that is what a student can do. So they don't have ability to add subject. Okay, so let's log out. Now let's log in back as a teacher and add subject for George, all right, or for David offer, can come here to there is no subject. Okay, so can click add subject. Okay, let's see, add student class. Okay, we need to add a subject to this person, all right, to student. So a teacher can add student which and assign a teacher for that student. Okay, so basically let's go back to our back end as an admin. Let's see, like I said, we are still developing this software, so there are some things we need to do. So we come to users here and we have new user David offer. Okay, now okay, so that is a new user. Now you can go ahead and add subject to this David offer. All right, so this name, class, and the teacher, as just like what we did from the front end, you can also do it at the back end here. You can add result from the back end. You can select the student, and also you put the academic session and you save it. Okay, now you can as well go for payment and you add payment just as we do in the front end. So now, having done that, let's go back to our front end and let's see let's see cashier information. So cashier, I already created an account for cashier, so I will log in as a cashier now. So as a cashier will just, the cashier only focuses on just payment alone, just payment, but he or she has the ability to see this notification as well, though the notification cut across all users, so the person can view fees. So for now, only George paid fees. So for example, I want to pay another fee. Let's say I will select the name of the student. Let's say David of pay school fee for the term first term, for first term academic session 2025/2026, and the student name here, you can select the username. Here is different. This one is looking at the manual entry made by the admin, while this one, every student will have a username. Okay, so if I click on student, I should choose they need to register in this app for them to have access to this platform. So we select the person, the class, let's select the same class, let's put amount, let's say 25,000 and submit. So as you can see, we now have why is student name showing none? Let's edit. Okay, student name David offer, and let's update this. As you can see, we now have student name, and we have a class, and we have the username is David offer, we have the date paid, we have the amount, we have the term, the session, and you can edit and also delete. So this is what a cashier can do. Basically, a cashier keep track of all payment made in the school and based on term and academic session. And the cashier can also view the public holiday, the announcement given. So this is all about this platform. So we can as well go back and log in as an admin, so you can see the full package. So you can go ahead and put your comment on the comment section, what is missing in this our web app, what you think we can add, what you think you can remove. So basically, this is a project that I'm building for a school in my location, so do well to feel free to comment. And if peradventure you want me to build something like this for you, I specialize in business management system, building inventory management system, school management system, hotel management system, student enrollment system, payroll, and point of sale management system. So all of these is what I do. So you can also contact me if you want a project like this. And also I run an agency, Sparkle Web Agency, where I teach people software development with Django, HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. So you can as well contact me if you want to be my student, and if you want to also learn more of Django, you can DM me. So thank you for your time.